Hello.
Hi.
So we got a question, and somebody basically asked us to go more in detail on like business in and outs, how we got our LLC, kind of how that process goes, and things like that. So the first video that we are going to post is our LLC video. And we're just kind of gonna go into a little bit more detail about that, the process and how it was for us and things like that. So
I think one thing I'd have to say just to like start out, this is how I focus my toes.
Curled her toes. Okay.
So, okay. But, it varies by your state. So every state has different rules, regulations to get started. We're in Florida, so it's pretty easy. You just go to, to be honest, I kind of just Googled it one day. I was like, LLC in Florida, I just Googled it. We have the great benefit of having the internet nowadays, and so I did some research, Googled it. There's like tons of sites that will say, they guarantee, quick expedited LLC documentation and stuff, but I just went through what I knew, and I've, word of mouth and people I've talked to that have LLCs, and just looked on Sunbiz, and from there, off that website, which I can even, for Florida residents, I can even link it down in the description for you guys, but you just go to the website, and then there's a spot where you can actually click Start LLC, and then you can click Start LLC, and then you can just follow the prompt there. It's pretty easy as far as, I think you just type in the name, just some personal information. I will say be prepared to pay
more than you think.
More than you think, because I think Florida law changed a little bit, so the LLC documentation was like, what?
It required
300, 400.
The Florida law didn't require as much to have an LLC for your business. They added a couple of things, like now you have to have a poster posted for specific regulations and things like that. So you have to pay for the poster and a couple of extra documents that you didn't need before. So it went from like something that would be $200 to more of like a $600 process. So just be prepared for that. Like she said, it varies depending on your state. So before you go and try to get an LLC, I would say look up the requirements and things that you need for your state to make sure that you, for one, get everything that you need, because if you don't, you can get fined.
You're just better prepared.
Just be as prepared as possible. Going further into getting an LLC, one thing I will recommend is looking up your business name. So come up with a business name that you want on your LLC, but look it up on the website that you're getting your LLC to make sure that it's not already taken. And if it is, you can add maybe a word at the end or something like that, because ours was taken originally. So we added incorporated at the end. So if you need to do that, then like I said, you want to look it up first before you have your heart set on one thing and then you get there and it's not available. So yeah, just honestly just do all of your research that you can prior to applying for an LLC. Make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row and everything like that, and I think you should be fine.
Yeah, after that, I think it takes, they emailed us all our documentation, so that was kind of a nice perk too. You didn't have to wait for the mail to get there and everything, and then you can just, if you have a printer and know where a printer is available, you just print off the documentation, just have on file for yourself. But for the most part, it was pretty easy peasy. So I would say just make sure that you're the most prepared that you can be. Do your research, do your due diligence before you dive right into it. Understand like your name. That's kind of a big one too, because you could play around with names and then they're not available, and then you've already made all these social accounts, and and then it's kind of, you're bummed out whenever it's taken. So just check for availability, secure the LLC, then start doing all your socials and things like that. That way you can keep the name consistent. Like I said, adding the or adding INC or adding co or whatever, you know, it just, those things kind of change it up a little bit, but it's not how you started, right? So
yeah, so just be as prepared as you can for that.
I think also too is most states, I don't know about all of them, but like especially Florida, you can check the status of your LLC. They make it pretty easy off of just that one site, sunbiz.com. I'm assuming other states have something similar to that, or you can just, you know, keep everything through one platform. But so that was nice, so we could follow it every day. But pretty simple steps.
And be prepared to renew. So when you get an LLC, you also have to renew it every year. That's another thing to watch out for. So just
It's
a
not
heads
as
up
much.
for that.
It's not as much though.
Yeah, it's not. You won't have to pay $600 over again, but and that price may vary depending on your state as well. That was just our experience here in Florida, but yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else.
I would say that was just the best place to start, is just Google, because I had zero information and zero knowledge of how to like start this. So I just ran to Google and just did as much research as I could, so that way we could prepare for this. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys. I hope you guys, if you start an LLC, let us know like how that experience was. Let us know if we were able to help you guys through that and help guide you guys through those steps in that process. So
yeah, so remember, research, secure your name, and then LLC. So other than that, that's all we have for this video, and we will see you guys in the next video.
yeah.
Bye.